He made me believe I was crazy, but turns out I was right all along. I still remember the day I met Jen like it was yesterday. We were at a quinceañera in our Miami community, surrounded by the vibrant sounds and colors of our immigrant culture. He was the star quarterback, charming and confident, with a quick smile that could light up a room. I was a shy, awkward teenager, but he saw something in me that no one else did. He pursued me relentlessly, and before I knew it, we were inseparable. As we grew up together, I thought we had something special. We talked about our dreams, our families, and our future. He was my rock, my confidant, my everything. I trusted him with my life. When I got pregnant in high school, he promised to take care of me and our baby. We got married young, and I thought we were building a life together. But looking back, I can see the subtle signs that something was wrong. He would get stressed about work or family, and I would try to be supportive. I recall one time he came home late, smelling freshly showered, and I asked him where he had been. He just shrugged it off, saying he had stopped to grab a drink with coworkers. I believed him, or at least I wanted to. Then, there was the time he accused me of cheating out of nowhere. We were at a family gathering, and he just turned to me and said, "You know, I have been noticing you've been flirting with that guy at work." I was taken aback, and I told him he was crazy, that I would never do that to him. But he just kept pushing, saying I was being defensive. I felt like I was going crazy. He started keeping his car unusually clean, almost obsessively so. I would get in his car and notice it smelled like a new vehicle, not a single speck of dust or dirt. It was like he was hiding something. But I ignored those red flags, telling myself I was being paranoid. I thought I was the problem, that I was just being insecure. I mean, he loved me, did not he? He told me he did, over and over again. It was not until he could not look me in the eyes anymore that I started to suspect something was seriously wrong. We would be in the same room, and he would avoid my gaze like it was a sin. That's when I started to investigate. I remember the day I found out like it was yesterday. I was cleaning out his car, and I saw a pregnancy test in the glove compartment. My heart sank. Whose was it? I felt like I had been punched in the gut. And then I saw the necklace I thought I'd lost on the floor of the car. It was a stupid thing, but it was mine, and I had been looking for it everywhere. I felt like my world was crashing down around me. I started to think back to all the times he had been on business trips, all the times he had been working late. I realized he had been seeing prostitutes for over a year, ever since he downloaded social media for the first time. I quit my job to support his career, to be there for him, and this is how he repaid me. I had given him everything, and he had thrown it all away. My boss, bless her heart, gave me time off to heal. She told me to take care of myself, that I did not have to come back to work if I was not ready. But I knew I had to get out of that house, out of that toxic relationship. My sister let me move in with her, and I was grateful for her support. As I sat in my sister's living room, surrounded by the familiar comforts of home, I felt a sense of numbness wash over me. I could not believe what had happened. I could not believe he had done this to me. I thought about all the times I had doubted myself, all the times I had wondered if I was the problem. But now I knew the truth. I started to write a letter to Jin, a letter that would say everything I had been wanting to say but could not. I poured my heart and soul into it, telling him about the pain he had caused me, about the betrayal I felt. "Dear Jin," I wrote, "I know what you've been doing. I know about the prostitutes, about the pregnancy tests in your car. I know you've been lying to me for over a year. You made me believe I was crazy, but I am not crazy. I am strong, and I am done. You took everything from me, Jin. You took my trust, my love, my saving. You had access to my retirement account, and I trusted you with it. But you threw it all away. I deserve better than you. I deserve someone who will love me for who I am, someone who will respect me. I am not going to waste another minute of my life on you. You can keep your lies, your excuses. I am done. I am taking back my life, and I am going to make sure you never hurt me again." As I finished writing the letter, I felt a sense of empowerment wash over me. I was taking back control of my life, and I was going to make sure Jin knew it. I was done being the victim. I was going to be the survivor. I took a deep breath, feeling a sense of resolve wash over me. I was going to get through this, and I was going to come out stronger on the other side. I was going to make sure that no one else ever had to go through what I went through. And with that, I sealed the letter in an envelope and addressed it to him. I was ready to face whatever came next, knowing that I had my own back. I was ready to start my new life, free from the toxic relationship that had almost destroyed me. As I looked in the mirror, I saw a woman who was hurt, but not broken. I saw a woman who was strong, resilient, and determined. And I knew that I was going to be okay. I was going to rise from the ashes, like a phoenix. I was going to heal, and I was going to thrive. And I was going to make sure that Jin knew that he had underestimated me. I was not the same girl he had fallen in love with all those years ago. I was a woman who had been hurt but not defeated. I was a woman who was ready to take on the world, and I was ready to start my new life, free from him.